What's the Chow chinchous? JoesphGames here. Welcome back to another episode of The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. In the last episode, we made a run through the dungeon right here of the Dark Palace, and I died right before the end. But in today's episode, I do have fairies. I did do all the things that I needed to do to get myself here with fairies. It took a long time, believe me, it took a long time. But I did it. So I am here with fairies, and it is time to take on, well, since I'm a Poketuber, I'm just going to call this thing Heatran. There's an actual proper name for this thing. If you do know it, let me know in the comment section down below. But the fact is, it looks a lot like Heatran. So let's go and take on Heatran. See, look, it looks like Heatran. And the whole thing you're meant to do with it is whack it. And not get hit by the fire bolts. So you're just literally playing whack-a-mole. And you gotta try and stay away from its tail when he does the tail whacking move. It's quite hard to do because he does do quite a bit of damage to you when he does the tail whacking move. And you've also got to try and dodge these dodge his fire. And maybe not go too close to him like I just did. Gotta be careful. Slowly move. Now he's got rid of his thing. He's gonna move. But now he's got rid of his armor. He's gonna move quite fast. He's gonna move quite fast. And it's quite hard to deal with someone who moves as fast as he does. Ah, of course. You're supposed to hit him with the sword once he got rid of his armor. I'm not smart. Yeah, because you have better range with the sword. Yes, got him! I almost didn't think I had him there. Joe, because of you, I have escaped from the clutches of the evil monsters. Thank you! This world was once a golden land where the Triforce was hidden. But because of Ganon, the leader of the thieves, wished it, this world was transformed. I'm sure he is intending to conquer even our light world after building his power here. His hope is that he uses the maidens and their power and the power of the sages that was passed on to us. as the key to open the larger gate between the worlds near Hyrule Castle. But the gate is not completely open yet. There's still time. Together, us 7 maidens may break the barrier and protect Ganon's hiding place. I can tell you where the other girls are held. I believe you will destroy Ganon. I will return to my original form at that time. Do you understand? Yes. May the way of the hero lead the Triforce. Ah! I believe she has given me... So if I look at my map here... Yeah, she has given me a map. So I know exactly which dungeons to hit. And there's also an order. I don't know if I'm going to hit them in this order because I think it's sort of open world-ish. Turtle Rock is the last dungeon. But everything else is sort of open world-ish. If you can get there, you can do it. It's simple as that, really. So I could I'm going to be doing this in order. But if you wanted to, you could do it in any order you want. It's sort of open world-ish. So I probably will be going to the Water Tower as our next adventure. Then the Lost Woods. Then Kakariko Village. Then the desert. Then like Hylia, then the desert, and finally onto Turtle Rock. But I think you could probably do this in any order. So that's pretty cool. So the plan for today's episode was basically get what we can done, defeat the baddie, and that was it, basically. So now I defeat the baddie in sort of record time for me, since I'm kind of bad at video gaming. I know that. We're pretty much planned done for the day, but we'll see what happens. I mean, maybe we can try and make a run to the next dungeon. We can even go and talk to the guy in this building here. See if he wants to give us anything now we've saved this. Now we've saved the Dark Palace. Oi, tree thing, talk to me. You are new here, aren't you? Did you come here looking for the power of gold? Well, you're too late. It will obey the first person who touches it. The man who last claimed the power of gold for his world. It's reflected his heart. Yes, I came here out of greed for the golden power, and look what happened to me. To restore the Golden Land's power, a person worthy of the golden power must defeat the man who created this place. Until then, I am stuck in this bizarre shape. But what a mischievous thing to leave lying around. The power of gold. Triforce. Okay, so no, he doesn't want to give me anything. I didn't think he would. Let me run to the Healy place. There we go. Ran to the Healy place. And I guess we're ready to take on another dungeon? Or at least maybe get to another dungeon. I don't know if I might have to go and run and get some hearts. Now we have the hammer, we can get back down, we can go down here. and access this part of the Dark World. There's no entrance here. There was an entrance in the Light World. There's no entrance here. Ooh, what's in this building? Oh, shop. I have a shield. Why would I want another shield? It's such a dangerous world. You may need things. Many things. Please select what you'd like. I've got all my bombs. I got a shield. I don't really need a red potion right now. I'm pretty much okay. I'm pretty much okay. Don't need these things right now. Just need to be very careful about how I move. Ooh. What's in here? Hello. Take some rupees, but don't tell anyone. I gave you these. Just keep it between us. Hey, thank you. $300 rupees. That's really nice of you. Can't cheat the system. So you can't abuse it and try and get as many rupees as possible. There's a hammer place down here. I don't like this person who drops bombs on me. Or that liquor. Yeah, I don't like that person either. But I believe this is the entrance. To the Swamp Palace. So this is the next dungeon. I'm not sure if we're ready to take it on just yet. But it is all about emptying the lake. And dealing with water levels and stuff like that. So it will be a very, very interesting dungeon to deal with. But before we do that, I guess let's go and sort out like things like health and fairies. So yeah, let's go and sort out things like health and fairies before we end up going to take on this new dungeon. See, the Dark World is a little bit, the Light World is a little bit different now that we've done a dungeon in the Dark World. It's a bit harder to move around here because apparently they like to put a big red knight instead of a blue knight around the places. I mean, I can handle red knights, but I gotta do it from distance because they have lances. So, and I may have to go silent for a bit to handle a red knight rather than a blue knight. Here is the fairy temple. Here's the fairies. There we go. Keep a fairy. Keep a fairy. There we go. 2 fairies. I believe this here is another portal to the Dark World. So if I hammer and then remove, it's a portal to the Dark World. Yes, it is a portal to the Dark World. Oh look, I died. Like, really easily. I would have survived quite far if I was in the Light World. But I'm not, I'm in the Dark World. But that was the thing. Totally forgot about the fact that there's a portal there. There we go. Full hearts and back on a ferry. And now we will head... Now let's try and head to the place without getting hurt, Joe. Okay, that's impossible. I gotta go back into the world. I gotta go back into the Dark World because, like, to get to where I need to go, I need to kind of go into the Dark World. There we go. Back in the Dark World. Damn pterodactyl thing. Anyway, we are sort of getting back to the Dark World. I'm doing well-ish. I mean, we're at 12. This is part 12, 11 or 12, and we're quite far into the game already, so that's not bad. I mean, I still remember most of this game from my childhood, but not a lot. I mean, you gotta admit that, I mean, I'm not doing as horrible as I think I'm doing. And the last time I played this game was like when I was like 13 or 14, round about the time of my SATs tests. So I think you can forgive me for how badly I do. Or at least I hope you can forgive me for how badly I do. I don't know if you actually forgive me for how bad I do. But I hope you'll forgive me for how bad I do. I might have to go in with with less than two. We've lost -2 hearts. Unless I can get in here. I can. There we go. And now into the Light World. I mean, into the Dark World. I am really bad at positioning myself. God damn it. Like, really bad at positioning myself. But aiming is okay. There we go, got 20 rupees out of it, not bad. So I need to head back to the entrance of... cave, and I'm in, okay. I am in the Swamp Palace. Joe, it is I, Sari R. Objects in the light world and the dark world make one another. If the form of the thing changes in one world, it will change the shape of its twin in the other. So basically what this means is if I go to the light world and deal with the water here, we can deal with other things. So let's do exactly that. There is the water. So now that'll change what the Swamp Palace looks like in the other world. As we can see, the Swamp Palace has now been drained. And now we can swim. And now we can reach here, which we couldn't do before. And a push and the key. Okay, so there's a bombable wall here, it looks like. And in here is a dungeon map. And some gelatinous goo things. There's a key. Is there anything down here? No. Okay. Then let's open the key. There's a wall with fire. I don't want to go anywhere near the wall with fire. So you want to stay away from the walls in this area. Because there's fire. And you also want to stay away from these electrical things when they're being electrical. And those little jellyfish, you know, the big jellyfish turned into the big red jellyfish turned into two little jellyfish, and that can be a bit annoying to deal with too. Nothing in here. Maybe I can go in here now. I've got a key. Okay, you're dead. Trap him. And he's dead too. Okay, bombable wall here. With nothing really in, so not really much to worry about there. Maybe what I need to do here was be to whack this and push. There we go. Sometimes you just gotta flood the world. And flooding the world allows us to get to here and access this door. And we can go up here where the big chest is, but I do not have a big key yet. Do not have a big key yet, so cannot go for the big chest just yet. Slowly, Joe. Think about what you're doing. Okay, I'm gonna die. Maybe not. Okay, down here. What's in here then? Got a key. Is there a switch palace past these things here? Because I don't see a switch palace about. Okay, dead. That's okay though. Oh, I can get up here now. I've got a key. So that's something? What's in here? Ah, Switch Palace. Oh, this is the room from before. Okay. What do I do in this room? Careful, Joe. Ah, I see. There we go. And that turns some water on. And do we need to go down here? Oh, that leads us to here. Okay. I'm going to wait till you go away. Random fire. And now I can get past. And we can go over here. Go away, gelatinous goo-like thing. There's fire. Careful, Joe. Move. Careful how you move for the fire. Okay, so there's a dungeon. There's a wall. Can I push? Can I push this down? Oh, I see what I gotta do. I see what I gotta do. Okay, so if I push this here and then push this here, there we go. And that allows me to get round and to the second floor. To the first floor. Throw those away for hearts. You can't literally push that. No. I'm gonna get killed. It's gonna cost me my second fairy. Great. Yeah, that's going to cost me my second fairy. That's okay. I'm still exploring. Can I push this up and then go down? Ah, yes I can. But it only gives me a red rupee. That's not useful. But there was another hole the other side. What's down here? Just two random things. There's a switch. I need a switch. So somehow I need to come here and turn a... somehow I need to come here with a switch on. Which I'm not exactly sure on how to do. There's a switch palace up here. But how do I get down? I mean, maybe I go the long. Maybe I go the long way. Like that. Oh, why? Well, that's a thing. Anyway, I think I'm going to leave off this episode here. But in the next episode, we will continue on going through this dungeon. I thought the game crashed there for a sec there. It looked like it did because the music was jumpy. I mean, you won't hear the music because of copyright claims. Because I got one copyright claim on this series. Now I'm using GlitchXD music. By the way, GlitchXD, brilliant music. Her Zelda remixes are amazing. So go and listen to her when you get a chance to. Because her Zelda mixes are amazing and completely copyright free, as well as her Pokemon remixes. So those are brilliant for this series, and they've been essential because the fact is, I've been wanting to keep this series going ever since that claim. I mean, we haven't got a lot of views on the series, and I know I don't look at numbers a lot, but I still kind of do look at numbers. I mean, I'd be a fool not to. But I still want to keep this series going, but we got so far into it. You know how you start a series, you sort of aim to finish the series once you got a decent length into it. And for a short game like Zelda Link to the Past, I kind of sort of aim to finish this series. Whether I step back into non-Pokemon LPs again after this, I don't know. It's going to be a while before I step back into non-Pokemon LPs. This series has shown that it's not well liked on the channel. It's okay. It's getting okay-ish reviews. But compared to my Pokemon stuff, compared to like Uranium and stuff like that, I'm thinking Pokemon is surpassing Zelda in every way, shape or form. And I'm thinking that maybe Pokemon is the better thing to continue on this channel for the moment in time. I might try another series in the future. I mean, someone suggested I play someone suggested I play Ocarina of Time. I would definitely love to do that. If there's a... Tell you what, if Nintendo brings out a mini N64, I will guarantee that is the console I will do the Ocarina of Time LP on. Because I feel like I think it would be better to do it in its original state on the N64 Classic. So that's what we'll do. If they release an N64 Classic, that is. We gotta release an N64 Classic first. Saying this before E3 happens, and possibly putting this video out before E3 happens. So if the N64 Classic is announced at E3, call me a predictor. You know, I'm the new Mystic Meg. Anyway, until next time, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. But I will see you next time. Good night.